Hello, guys. I'm just testing. If you can hear me, just um, send a note there. Just tell me if you can hear me, because this is my first ever live. So I don't know if you can hear me or not. Thank you for coming in. Okay, Esther, I can hear you. Rachel can hear you. Okay, thank you. Thank you so much. Just trying to set up some things here, and then we'll be good to go. Okay, everybody, welcome back to this channel. This is Discover with Pharrell. Thank you so much for being here. Yeah, so today, my name is Pharrell. Yeah, if you don't know my name, that's my name, Pharrell. And it's my real name because some people say that's not my real name. It is my real name. So thank you so much, guys. Thank you for telling me that you can hear me. Yeah, so I'm so excited because this is my first live ever. So, and thank you so much, my subscribers, my new subscribers, and everybody else who has supported me in this journey. I owe you guys. So thank you so much for your support, because if it's not for you guys, I couldn't be here today. Like, I wouldn't be in this live. I wouldn't be doing videos. But thank you so much. So today we have we are almost at 900 subscribers. And I believe by the end of the day, we will definitely have like 1,000. So that's our goal, and that we shall celebrate together. So we have 5 people watching right now. So that's so good. Thank you so much. Yeah, so thanks so much for tuning. Yeah, if you have any question, you can just you know chat me over there. Hello, Jokindongo, you're saying, hey Pharrell, hi, how you doing? Good to see you here. Thank you for the support. Yeah, and I can see I didn't know that without 1,000 subscribers you can still do a live video. And so that's what we're doing today. We're just testing the live. and then getting to know you guys, and you getting to know me in a better way. Yeah, so thank you so much. So like I said, my name is Pharrell, born and raised in Kenya. Born and raised in Kenya, but right now I am living in the US. Yes, that's my new home right now. So, but I am a Kenyan by birth, you know, and yeah, I'm a Kenyan citizen, born and raised in Kenya, Kiambu County, Kikuyu. If you know Kikuyu, that's where I am from. Yeah, so mimi ni Mkenya daima. I am happy to be Kenyan, but I'm not in Kenya right now. I don't live in Kenya. I live in the US. Thank you, Hannah. You say you're following us. Make sure you share this video with your friends. And of course, the video will be available after we're done. So you can, of course, watch it later if you don't have time right now. So I'm excited to see you guys, to see that the live video, the live stream is working fine. So yeah, this is beautiful. Yeah, so we are here to grow together. So like I was saying, I am from Kikuyu, and yeah, I'm happy to be here. So this is Discover with Pharrell. And first, before even I answer any question that I have, you might be wondering why I named my channel Discover with Pharrell. The word discover is very broad, you know, but I sat down and I was like, so many people, especially young people, have not discovered themselves. They have not discovered their potential and what they can actually achieve if they put the necessary, the necessary inputs that they have been given. They're just there. So if you just discover yourself and discover who you are and why you came to this planet, then you'll be able to do a lot of things that might seem impossible to other people. So it is very, very paramount that you discover yourself. And so I said, okay, because I like talking to people, I like giving inspiration to people. Why not help you discover yourself? So here we talk about everything in life, encourage each other. You know, we see a lot of mountains that, like you say, I cannot be able to climb to the top. You see? So how can you climb that mountain and say, okay, I can do it? It's by discovering yourself and knowing what you can do, what you can actually achieve. And that's why I named this channel Discover with Pharrell, because I'm here to help you. I'm here to inspire you. I'm here to assist you in achieving your goals. So if you have somebody assisting you, the journey becomes, you cut the journey by half. Yeah, so that's why we need to do this. I'm still discovering myself. I'm still learning about myself. I'm still, I'm still dreaming. I still have a dream. Some of the dreams that I had, I'm living them, because I did not just sleep. Literally, like I worked on my dreams and I worked on my visions. Yeah, so you can achieve whatever you aspire to achieve if you just work and work and don't let other people decide how you want to live your life. Yeah, so thank you so much for supporting Discover with Pharrell. I appreciate the new subscribers once more. And I appreciate everybody who has subscribed and everybody who has, in one way or another, supported this channel. So I have some questions that people ask me, and I want to answer them. So somebody asked me about what I'm doing in the U.S. Like I said, I live here. I stay here. This is my new home. Yeah. So this is where I am. This is where I stay. Yeah. I'm working here, work and school, living here and enjoying myself. Yeah. So just like you are doing in Kenya or in whatever or whichever part you're from, that's exactly what I'm doing here. I'm enjoying my life here. Yeah. So, yep. So I had a number of questions that people said they want to hear on my life. So this question was like, is it easy to be in the US? Is life easier than Kenya? And how do you go about it? So I would say life is about how life is not easy. It is about how you approach it, how you approach life, how you approach everything around you. So everywhere, and I said, I think my previous interview with Shiko Hope, I said, wherever you go, life is hard everywhere. Yes, there's no place that you have like, a life flowing with goodness and everything. Life is hard everywhere, and you just have to have that mind of trying your level best to just stay, and just go dive into what is happening around you. So I can say life in America is just like life in any part of the world. The only difference is that here we have a lot of massive support and a lot of resources by the government. So it's your work just to be able to discover. Yeah, hence the word discover with Pharrell. So it's your duty to like go and discover these resources that have been provided and make use of them. I know some people can come here and like their life can be worse than they were living in their country or in Kenya in particular. So life is made easier because we have more resources, we have a lot of support from the government, so your life is streamlined. So the government support is good, and the resources we have been given, the opportunities we have been given are massive. So it is very important for you like to just go outside there and just look for those opportunities, use them. All these resources they have been provided for you guys. So yeah, so I can say that it's not easy, but you have to put more effort. But the ground has been provided for you. It's just for you to just go outside there and grab those opportunities. So how another question was like, how is life different? Like, I think it's the same approach. Like what the difference between Kenya and the US. Of course, Kenya is a developing country. Middle income country. Like we are still growing, we are still developing, and we are talking about the US, which is one. This is the US where it's a first world country. So first of all, we cannot compete. We are very far from competing with them. So they've had over 200 years of independence, so they have laid these structures, they have really grown, they have had a lot of industrialization, different structures of government, stability, no wars and everything. Like we've seen, the handing over of power is always peaceful. There's continuity of government. So I can say the difference is that this is a very developed country, and so the structures that have been the structures outside there, they are very strong and the opportunities are very strong. So there's quite a difference because the infrastructure is different, education system is different. There's a lot of research. So in Kenya, we're still growing, we're still developing day by day. But in the US, it's developed. So their goal is to make their citizens as comfortable as possible. So we still have a long way to go, but I think ultimately we will reach there. So there's a lot of differences from Kenya and the US. It's not all about develop. Even like I say, the education is different. We still have a long way to go. So lifestyle is very different. How people live here and how people live back home. The social life is different. So you just come into a cultural difference. Like the two cultures of the two countries are different. So when you come here, you just have to like dive in and learn about so many things. Yeah, and just go along with them. Yeah. So before I go to the next one, let me see what people are saying here. So Joki, you're saying without giving up, everything is possible with God. I have been trying the green card since I don't remember when. I've tried B1, B2 twice without success, but God is still faithful. So I'll tell you, there's a lot of people outside there who want to come here, who want to go, different. It's not about America. It's about, going and finding opportunities everywhere. We have people going to Australia. We have people going to Canada, China and everywhere. So I think the best thing is not to give up. Don't give up on your dreams. And also my thing is always have a plan B, like always have something else that you can do so that you can be stressed if you don't win a green card, if you don't get a visa to come over here or to go to another country, you can be depressed because that was your only hope. So I like advising people, like just have a plan B. Like me, when I was coming here, before coming here, like I had graduated as an occupational therapist, and my plan was to start a clinic. I was like, if I don't go to the US or if I don't get this visa, I'll be like, go get a license to start a clinic somewhere because I could get clients, So I had a plan B. So I was not so stressed that when I don't have this visa, when they don't approve my visa, that's the end of the world. I'm gonna die or whatever. So have a plan B if the plan A doesn't work. Yeah. So, but all the best and keep trying. Don't lose hope. Don't lose hope. Hi, Pharrell. You're really doing great work. For those who want to join the Navy and have just been issued their green card, can they join the Navy immediately? So I don't know, John, if you're already in the US, but joining the Navy or even the military here is very easy. You just have to go apply or find an agent who can just show you how to do it. I have a number of people who have joined who are close friends of mine. I know of a lady who has just finished training. I think she was in the newspaper, the Kenyan newspaper. I know her personally because I used to work with her here in the US. So she joined the Navy and I think she has graduated, as an officer or something. So yeah, it is very possible. If you want to serve in the American Army, it's very possible, but you have to be here first. And then after you do all the processes, you have your ID, you have your social security, you can just apply, yeah. So just be here and those processes are very easy, very direct. Yeah, you don't have to worry about that. And all the best in that, in your endeavors. So, so how did you go about green card photos? So when you're applying for a green card, it is very important that your photos should have certain quality. So don't just take photos for the sake of taking them. Like they have, if you go to the website, the DV Lottery website, they have the specifications where they tell you the size of the photo and how it should be taken. So everything is, I think I'll post a link on the, the DV Lottery website, the official, because there are so many fake ones outside there. But I'll post the link here. So they have all the specification there. You can just go to a trusted cyber cafe, and then you can apply from there. So the next application is in October this year, because we are waiting for the results for last year on Saturday. So everybody who applied, so on Saturday you're getting your results, and I pray that they're going to be positive. Yeah. So I just joined. Which state do you live in? Yeah, I'm in the state of Georgia. Yeah, I live in Atlanta, Georgia. That's where I am. It's a very good state. The weather is pretty much good. Yeah, so that's where I am right now for the moment. You asking, I mean, can I use my phone to take a green card picture? No, absolutely. Yeah, you can use a very good quality phone, but like I say, please, you have to know the specification. That's why I'm saying just you can go to a cyber cafe and tell them to take a green card photo for you. So I won't like recommend you using your phone. Yeah, because they need a passport photo. So, and yeah, so I recommend you just go to a studio, let them take photos for you, because we have very many studios in town, in Nairobi, where they can take a very good photo of you. So don't just risk it. Just go. It doesn't cost much. Just go and take a professional photo. Yeah. So you can use your phone, but I would, for me personally, my opinion, I wouldn't recommend using a phone. I don't know, maybe, yeah. So I like doing my things like the right way. So I didn't use a phone myself, so I won't recommend that one. So just go to a photo studio, because there are so many that are offering those services, and then just ask them if they can take a green card application photo. So Esther, you're asking how much do you pay for the flight? So for the flight, you just book a one-way ticket, because you're not coming back. So it depends on the time of travel. Like, what season are you traveling? Like, is it a high season? Is it a low season? So for me, I paid close to 70,000, like almost like $700 US dollars. So that's like 70,000 Kenya shillings, a one-way ticket. So that's the price. That is 3 years ago. That's what I paid for my ticket. But as I said, it depends on the season that we are in. So if it's high season, of course the tickets will be will be high. And of course, when they give you the visa, when your visa is approved, they give you some time to just go prepare yourself. And they give you some few months, because I received my visa in was it in September, August or September. That's when I received my visa, and then it was to expire next year, February. So I still had some few months to just prepare myself. So you can book the ticket in advance, so that it won't be very expensive. Yep. Yeah, so Miriam, hi, you're saying patience and be open-minded. In case the green card doesn't go through, you'll still be fine. Exactly, that's what I'm talking about. Like, yes, you have to be patient with the green card process, because even after you win, after the results are out on Saturday, like it doesn't mean that the next day you're coming to the US or Canada or whatever. You have to be patient and just go through the whole process. It took me like 2 years to be here. It took me like, yeah, approximately like 2 years. So you have to be very, very patient. Like I applied in 2016 October, and I won in because the results came back in May 2017. So that's when I knew I won. So from that moment, I had a lot to process. You had, excuse me, you had, because you're given case numbers, and my case number was about 35,000. So you had to wait because they give the visas according to their case number. So you can win, yes, but maybe your case number is very high. That means maybe the visas will end even before your number, they reach your number. So don't get so excited. I always tell people, if you win, just keep quiet, go through the process. You can tell your family, but don't broadcast everywhere. Just go silent and until you get your visa. You have your visa here. This is my visa. Then that's it. Like now I'm just remaining to just go and book my flight. So yeah, be patient. Be patient. So Rosie, you're saying, I see everyone who goes to the US must go back to school, do a course in order to fit in. Does it mean my Kenyan degree doesn't count there? Rosie, that's a very good question. Of course, your education counts everywhere, but what happens, the education system is very different. And when you come here, whatever, it depends on what course that you did. Like maybe there are some credits you missed or you didn't learn in Kenya. You have to learn them here. So when you come here, of course, the job requirement is different. So the system is different. You can't just come here and start working direct because you don't even know the policies. There's a lot of things that you have to know. You have to go under training. So what they do, because you need if your job needs like a license to practice, you have to go to school to be certified. But then you can just present your diploma, present your degree, and then you can send your transcripts to be analyzed, or like mine, I send them to World Education Services, whereby they compare my transcript to the American system. So they analyze them and then they send you a report. And then they tell you this is the equivalency to the American system. And from there, when you present them to your college, they will tell you, then we are giving this and these credits. You don't have to repeat all these courses, or all these units that you did back home, you don't have to repeat them. So yeah, you go back to school, but you don't start from zero. But again, it depends on what you did in school. You can just maybe come here. If your school in Kenya is recognized, you can come here, do a certification examination or a board exam. It depends. So come here and then you can just find out if you have to go back to school all over again. And of course, some people come here and maybe the course you did is not very marketable. You can just come, and as I say, there's a lot of opportunities here. You can just find something else and, go back to school and start from square one. Yeah. So, but again, I want to say, even if you're going back to school, the support system is so good because you can work and still go to school. You can work part-time and still go to school part-time. If it's your first degree, you can be given a lot of grants here that you don't have to pay back. There are student loans. So there's a lot of opportunities. Yeah. So I guess I answered your question. So John, you're saying when you were filling the DS-260 on work and education, did you feel anything to do with work experience, or was it just high school and university? Yeah. So the DS-260 form is a very crucial form when you win your green card. And I would say, John, that just feel the truth. If you have worked anywhere previously, just feel it. If they only require your education background, just feel it. Yeah. So for me, I said because it's not a must, it's not a requirement. You either need to have a good education background, I think a high school degree, or 2 years working experience. So either of them will work for you. But just say the truth. Don't lie, because when you go to the interview, they're gonna ask you questions, and then you just start bluffing here and there, and then that can easily get your visa denied. So just say the truth. So Payers Ayoga, you're saying, Pharrell, any other means to reach the US if you miss the green card? Of course, yes. There's a lot of ways to come to the US. The green card is primarily one of the best and easiest ways to be here. But if you miss it, I'll advise you keep on trying. But of course, there are other means. You can come here via school, like you can apply for a scholarship. And I know so many students so many people who come here as master students. Like you wanna come here as a master student, just apply for a school, apply for scholarships. You can get an invitation from a relative or wherever. You can come here as a tourist. Yeah. So there are so many other ways, and I think we will do a video about that later. So just stay tuned, payers. So kindly discuss the issue of the host. How easy was it for you? Did you have relatives, or was it a friend who hosted you? How long did you stay with your host before you decided to move out? Those are like 5 questions in one. Yeah. So like I said, so before you come here, or before the state you want to go to, we have 50 states in the US. So the state you want to go to will be dependent on your host. If your host is in a certain state, then that's where you're going. So on the interview date, they will ask you, where are you going? Which state are you going to? Who are you going to live with? So first, you have like options. If you have enough money, of course, you can rent out an apartment, but you have to prove that you have enough money in your bank account to come and support yourself before you get a job, 2 to 3 months. So you have to like prove you have enough money. But then if you require a host, you can be hosted by a relative, and you can be hosted by anybody, a friend, anybody that is willing to host you. They just have to communicate with the embassy in Kenya. Like they will be sending their tax transcripts, they'll be sending their information, they'll be accepting that they are hosting you, their work and everything. Yeah, so for me, it was easy to get one because I have relatives living here. So yeah, it was easy for me. So that's what you do. So will you be my host if I come to the US? So right now I cannot host you because I'm also being hosted. I just want to be honest. Yeah, so maybe in future, pray for me. When you landed at the airport, what questions were you asked? And that is from Shaz. And the sealed documents. Please walk us through Ukifika Airport. So that means the airport from Kenya to here, right? In the US, we call it. So the airport. So I came straight to Georgia. That was my first entry point to the US. So when you reach there, of course, you give them your passport. So you go to the immigration, and then they ask you what you've come to do here, blah blah blah, a lot of questions, and then so you just directed to a room where they ask for your passport, and then they ask you for your paperwork, and the paperwork is the envelope, like you said, the sealed envelope. So this envelope you're given from Kenya, like it has everything there inside, but your passport has the visa. So you give them the envelope, and then they just go there, and they check all the details, because if you want a green card, you become a permanent resident. Like you have all the rights, almost all the rights similar to the US, to a US citizen. So the I don't know even the contents, because I don't know the contents of the on the envelope, but I think they are just documents to just allow you to just enter the US. So they check that, they check your passport, and then they ask you questions. Why are you coming to the US? So I just tell them I'm coming to just look for new opportunities, see what life has to offer in this country, and enjoy myself, live here and study and be a good resident. That's what I said. So it wasn't like a tough situation, because they just took my passport, and then they wrote something on it, and then they stamped it, and then they're like, okay, welcome to the US, and have a good stay. So yeah, that was it. And then they gave me some paperwork. They give you some paperwork about the US. That's very good. Like that was very like good. They give you information about the US, where you can get help, what you're supposed to do after you just come here, where you're supposed to go and get your social security, because without a social security number you cannot work here. So that was it. So they gave me a piece of paper. I wish I had it. I could have shown you, but that was just for the information about the US. So there wasn't a lot of things there. So because of course they have information, the information is in the sealed envelope, and they are saying that you've come here as a permanent resident because they have the visa. So that's it. Yeah. So Miriam, you're saying the easiest way as well to get there is via a spouse. Farrell, are you taken? Yes. That was so funny. Yes, I'm taken. Yep. Yeah, so that's another way, like to come here. Like if you have somebody living here who is your, like, if you have a girlfriend, a boyfriend living here, and you want to get married, that's another way you can come over here. Like they can just file for you, and then you come here and join them. So yeah, that's another way to come here. But as I said, we shall have a lengthy discussion on other ways apart from green card that you can come over here. So yeah, so Carol, you're saying this is some awesome information. Thank you. Yeah, but like I said when we were starting, it's not, like I think you can make your life everywhere in this world. Like, don't just limit yourself. Don't just say because I'm not in the US, I'm nobody. I know, like I know a lot of people in Kenya who live better lives than we do here. So it is not about coming to the US. It is about your mentality, like how able are you to face life? Because yes, I can give you the opportunity. If you can ask me for money to do business, but your mind is not there, your business will, automatically fail. So it's not about you moving. It's about why are you moving? Why are you going there? Do you have a plan? Yes, you come here, you arrive here. What next? So it's about your change your mentality, like you can achieve everything you want to achieve wherever you are. But of course, like I said, we have a lot of opportunities here. So just calm, don't listen to people like, life is hard here, life is hard everywhere. So go outside, go calm, see for yourself. If you don't like it, the borders are not closed. You can just go back anytime you want. Nobody is forcing you. Nobody is just telling you like stay here forever. Come, experience life, see what the other world offers. And if you not, like you feel no, I don't belong here, just go back home and do the best you can to make your life, your life good. So how many, Wangoi, you're asking, how many times did you try till you won the green card? So, fortunately, I tried only one time. Actually, yes. I tried once. Yeah, so I was just there. I don't even know who told me to apply. I don't even remember if somebody advised me to apply. So I just went there and applied, and oh my God. So I couldn't believe it because only once, and I thank God. That's God's grace. I cannot say much. So I tried only once, and here we are. Yeah. So, but of course, I want to say like, if you're just positive, like wherever you go or wherever you are, just make your life, if you have a positive perspective on your life will be different, because I can say that my life is not the same again. I'm a different person, in one way or another, in the way I think, the way I do things. There's a lot of difference from, the Pharrell 3 years back, maybe when I was living in Kenya. So it is about embracing these new opportunities. It's about embracing a new life. It's about embracing the new environment and everything that comes with it. So, yeah, so I can say I'm a different person. My thoughts are different. The way I approach issues is different, because they say when you just live with your in one place, you only say it's only my mom who knows how to cook, but you don't know there are maybe some people outside there who can cook better. So it's good to go move and exchange ideas, listen to people who have a lot of wealthy information outside there. So yeah, it makes you feel like, wow, the way I was approaching that issue, I can approach it in a different perspective right now, because I am more knowledgeable. I'm surrounded by people who are more knowledgeable, people who have a different perspective, different ideas, a different way of doing things. So yeah, so traveling is beautiful, traveling is good, only if you have a positive approach about it. So yeah. Is it expensive to file everything after you win the green card? Yes. So green card is the application for green card is free, but when you win, after the entire process is not free. It is actually quite costly, because there's a lot of cost in between that you have to incur. So like after you win in Kenya, when you're in Kenya, like after the winning, you have to consider the interview fees. So I think at that time you were paying $330. That is approximately 33,000 Kenya shillings. I don't know right now how much they are paying. But I think it's almost the same. Then, so that is the interview fee. Then you have to go for your medicals. So your medicals, they cost around, they costed me like $220 US dollars. So that is like 22,000 Kenya shillings. So that is almost 60,000 Kenya shillings, the interview. and the medicals. And mind you, you are doing all this even before your interview. You pay the interview fee just before you go to the interview window. So even if you miss, or even if they deny your visa, your money is gone. So it's like risking, it is like taking a risk. So yeah, there's a lot of money. Of course, then you calculate the flight money. Like I paid like 70,000 Kenyan shillings. So that is like 130,000, and in between there's a lot of cost of, going to NEC, Kenya National Examination Council, to have your transcript sent to the embassy. You pay some money. There's a lot of tiny cost here and there, so you have to be prepared. So that's what I was saying. It's an expensive thing. It takes time, to raise all that money if you don't have it. Yeah, so it is not easy. By the grace of God, in one way or another, people find the means to get all that money, and they find themselves here. So yeah, it is costly. It is costly. So if you send me an invite, would it be easy for me to be verified? Well, first, you cannot just send an invite to a friend. Like for example, me, the closest friend, the closest person that I can send an invite to is my mother. And that is after I get my citizenship. You have to be like here for 5 years to become a citizen, So if I become a US citizen, you have to, like, the closest person that you can invite here is your mom. So it is not an automatic that because you have a relative in the US that they can invite anybody here. So no, the rules don't go that way. So yeah, it is not as easy as you think. Yeah. So yeah, but in general, it is a nice place. It's good to try. Like I was saying, it makes you different. It makes you another person. So just go try your level best, and like I said, don't just have all your eggs in one basket. Try so many other areas. Try Canada, try Australia, try the UK. The UK, they have like this, like they need a lot of health workers, people working in different sectors, skilled. They have this thing of skilled labor or skilled workers. So I think in my previous video, I posted the link where you can just go apply. And especially for Kenyans, you can just go apply. And so it's not about the US only. You can try all those countries outside there, the UK, the Australia, Canada, China, if you want to go to China. So yeah, but yeah, that was good. Is life hard in the US? Like I said, life is hard everywhere. Okay, let's not say hard, because sometimes we make it look hard. So, but when you come here, or when you're here, people have a lot of myths about living in the US. Like when you land here, the government gives you a house, the government gives you a car, it gives you a job, and they think you have a job already. Like you're coming here, you're ready to work. No. When you come here, you just have to get your life together, because they only give you like a visa, a leeway, an entrance to the US. So from there, you are alone. Come here, get your identification, get your social security, get your green card, then start looking for jobs. Of course, I assume now you have a host. You've come to them, start looking for a job. After finding a job, you're gonna have to look for transportation. You're gonna have to look for a car. You're gonna have to buy a car so that you can drive around to your workplace. So nobody gives you nothing. it's not like everything is, like the government offers everything. No, you have to like do it yourself. You've just been given a visa to stay here. You've just been given like, that chance to be here, but the rest of it, you're gonna have to do it yourself. So find a job, find means of transportation, and other things. So yes, it can be hard if your mentality, life can be hard if your mentality is like, I'm gonna be given everything. No, nobody will give you everything here. You have to just to work as hard, like even harder, like you are doing back home, because here you don't have to go to your neighbor's house, nipatie chumvi, or I need some tea leaves. No, here you live alone. It's you, yourself, and your God. So you cannot just go knocking on people's doors, I don't have this, I don't have that. Pay your own bills, a lot of bills here and there, do your own things, and that's it. And that's why I said the social life is different. You don't just go and to the marketplace, sit down, say hi to friends, there, have a conversation, go take tea somewhere. No. Yes. So I don't know how to call it, if you call it hard or whatever, but it can be if your mentality is not okay. So hey Pharrell, that is Sylvia. Hi Pharrell, I'm inspired with your story. I have only Form 4 certificate. Can I have a high chance to win? All those I know they are all those I know there, they have like a university degree. Okay, so first of all, thank you for your kind words. Yeah, so the minimum qualification to apply for a green card is a high school degree or certificate. So and then I think I'll post the link here, and then you can see. I think it's from a sim. I don't know if it's from a D plus. I think at our times it was like a D plus and above. I'll have to make sure. So by having a Form 4 certificate is a must. You need to have finished high school. Yeah. So yes. So you're asking, do I have a high chance to win? No, you don't, because the lottery, the green card lottery, is a lottery. It's by sheer luck. So it's like any other lottery there in the market, in the open. So you're just selected randomly, like your names are just selected randomly. So if luck is with you that day, that's it. So there's no way to say like because you have a university degree you'll have a high chance. No, it's by sheer luck, and of course how you applied, like your photo, because it's a computer, which it's a system that selects people. So if your photo doesn't have the requirements, doesn't qualify the requirement, then you're done. So I guess having a high school diploma or a university degree, it doesn't necessarily qualify you or give you a higher chance of winning. It depends on how you applied it. If you don't have someone to host you, will you be given a visa? So where are you going? I don't think you have to find a host to host you before they give you, your visa. So you will have like, you need to have a host for them to give you a visa. If you don't have, like I said, you have to prove that you can live by yourself. You're gonna need to have bank statement that you can stay by yourself. So how much can I earn per day? And do you work from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. like in Kenya? So here we have different job schedules. So it depends on your schedule. You can work anytime. This is a 24-hour economy. So you can work in the morning, in the afternoon, during the night. There are companies that literally don't close shop. Like they just be working 24 hours. So they have different people coming in and going out. You work an 8-hour shift, you go out, some other people come in, you can work some 12-hour shift. You can have 2 or 3 jobs. You just work here 8 hours, you go rest, then you work another job. It depends on especially if you're a single person, you can do much, but it also requires a lot of energy. It's draining. Yeah. So yeah. How much can you earn per day? It depends on the state. It depends on the minimum wage. Some states have a minimum wage of like $9, $10 an hour. So here we are being paid by hours. Every hour you pay like $9 or $10, $20. That it depends on where you work and the industry you're working on and your qualifications. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you, Noni Gadhoni, right from watching your video with Shiko, and I randomly see you live. Yeah, I am here live, trying to give you some hope and education. Yes, this paper that I want to show you guys. Just give me 1 minute. Am I supposed to go out of this live when I'm live? We'll do that. Yeah, there's a paper I want to show you guys. So let me see if I get it. So keep the questions coming before I get the paper. So I guess I lost the paper. So, but this is the paper that you're given at the interview. Like when, so they have some different colors. They give you like a paper when you go to the interview and you have passed. There's a color they give you if you've not passed the interview. If they tell you like, we need some more information, we need some more documents so that we can give you the visa, Yeah, but I wish you all guys the best. In your applications, in everything, and in your life, everything. Be inspired and have hope that everything is possible under the sun. Like just approach things positively. Yeah. So do you fear the racism there? Have you been attacked any one time and called black? So why would somebody call you black? Of course, they are saying you're black. So, well, I've never been attacked by anybody. So I don't. I actually don't fear like racism, because even in Kenya, we have racism. like, but anyway, so I think you gotta have to have a positive mind wherever you're going. And like I said, this is not your actual, like your original home. You're just a visitor here. Yes, it's your home, but still you're not from here. You're not from another continent. So you need to know, like, you don't live here. You have to just go with a positive mind and just immerse yourself in other people's culture, and life continues. So about racism, there's a lot of racism everywhere, but sometimes it's very subtle, like you won't see it, like people hide it. But yeah, for the last 3 years I've been here, I've never encountered any racism against me or towards me. So it depends on where you are, so, but that is not a concern for me. So I try to be positive, and I try not to just listen to what people are saying against me. Yes, this is my life, and you cannot do anything to turn my color or whatever. Yeah. So here, like, we have policies, and we have laid structures. So somebody here cannot reject you if you apply for a job or for any service. They cannot deny you those services because you're black or white or brown or whatever. Everybody is considered equal. So there's equal opportunity for everybody. So you don't have to fear because you're black or you're this color, that you're going to be denied some service or not. No, that is so bad, and it shouldn't happen. And no, so it has never happened to me. Kevin, you're saying good stuff for real. Thank you for watching. Noni, what happens when you are still doing your degree but you win the lottery? Also, do they acknowledge the Kenyan bachelors? Yeah, like I said, you can just, if you are just in the middle of doing your degree back home, you can opt to finish it, or if you don't have time, just come here and continue with your credit. Like I said, you can send your transcripts outside there, and they can get assessed by another body, and then they will give you what you currently have, by the US standards. So they don't actually accept, like, directly the Kenyan bachelors. And as I said, it depends on what course you are doing, what discipline you are taking. If it's in the medical field, if it's engineering, business, you have, like, to just get your degree or your transcripts to be analyzed. So they don't just accept directly. So you're going to have to talk to the college that you're applying to, and then they're going to direct you on what to do. I hope I answered your question. Yeah, racism is everywhere. You need to be you and stand still. If you take all the negativity, you will get depressed. I'm in Qatar. What do I do? What I do, I tell them I'm proud of my color and stay positive always. Yeah, thank you, Sylvia. That is very correct. And we don't have a limit everywhere. This world is ours, so it don't matter how you look like or who you are. Just go, and don't just look back and just looking at people who are looking down at you with a lot of content. You will never develop. So for me, I like having also, it's good to have enemies because they keep you going, and when people say bad stuff about yourself, just take it positively and let it be a catapult to just steer you or steer your dreams. So yeah, don't focus on the negativity. Just go on, man. Just go focus on what brought you here. Because if you just come here and then you're only focused on racism, the bad things, then go back home. So just focus on the positive things, what brought you here, work, and go home. And like even in back home, we have a different form of we have a lot of nepotism, tribalism. So all these injustices are everywhere. When Because in Kenya we have different languages, we have different ethnic tribes. When somebody knows you are from this and this tribe, they will treat you differently. So it's not about even in the US. It's everywhere, the whole world. We are all different, and we treat people differently sometimes because they belong to a different tribe, they speak a different language that we don't speak. So we see them like different. But like I want, or this is my thing, we should always have this heart to see people, to see people as human beings, not to see people because of their color. See people as human beings. I think for me, we have one color, and that is the human color. If you see differently, then I don't know who you are. We have one color, human color. That's it. And that's what I tell people. Like, I don't care. I won't get depressed. Just here to achieve my dreams and to achieve whatever I want to do. So, yeah, don't let my dreams go to the pitfall just because of your words. And that's how we have a lot of people who have issues outside there, and they want to invite you to their issues. They have a lot of mental problems. Sometimes you are even in your social media, you have people abusing you, telling you things just to provoke you, not because they want to, because that's the only place they want calm. They want to come and unleash everything that is on their mind. So you're kind of helping them unleash them. And so don't get worried by people telling you things. It's because sometimes they have some problems. So that doesn't make me worried. So it's everywhere. Let us just get positive about it. So yeah. So that's it, guys. So it's exciting, I can say. It is very exciting, like to have new experiences everywhere. And like I said, be open-minded, be ready for change. Don't be stagnant. Don't just stay there, because it's a new world, it's a new place, it's a new environment, new people. So don't let your mind to be stagnant. Don't let you whatever you know right now, don't let it be stagnant. Just move. Like I said previously, just move out of your cocoon. Yeah, let things flow. Let the new world, get into you, and just join in, dive in, and follow the process, and life will be simple. It can be very, very, very difficult if you don't know why you are coming over here. It can be extremely difficult. So if you know why you're coming here, then I don't think you'll have a problem progressing and making the life that you wanted to make beautiful. So all the best as you plan to come here, as you wait for your results, whoever is waiting for their results on Saturday, all the best. And we shall be here to help you out, give you direction. I'm not an expert on immigration. I'm just giving experiences like we receive them here, your day-to-day experiences. Yeah. And because you've been given this opportunity by God, why not share it outside there? If I share the information, you can do whatever you like with it, just use it to develop yourself and develop other people, yeah. So there's a lot of things that you need to know. If most of you have seen this YouTube channel by Shiko Hope Official TV. She explains a lot about life in the US, as a mother, as a mom, person with a family. Me, I don't have a family of my own, so maybe my experience might be different from other people. So you can just even go there and watch for yourself. There's an interview there I did with her. Yeah, so that we can develop together. Yeah, so yeah. Yeah, so I had this question that somebody asked me on my Facebook. So the job opportunities in the US, is it the same in Kenya? Or is it easier to get a job here? The payment, I think I talked about the payments, or how much you earn. So yeah, I think it's very like there, like right now we have the pandemic. I know a lot of people have been laid off by their companies. Everywhere in the world, everybody is suffering. The pandemic is not for the US only. It's in Africa, it's in Asia, Australia, everywhere. So, and India right now, India is suffering from the that wave, and it's quite frustrating, and it's quite sad to see what is happening. So right now, so many people have lost their jobs, but I can say, like I said when I was starting, this is an industrialized country, and we have so many industries. We have so many industries here that require manpower. And that is the motive of the US government giving out 50 to 55,000 visas. And I think right now they have increased the visa numbers. So every year they give these visas to foreign nationals so that they can come and help them, like they don't have enough workforce. So we have so many industries that require people. So like I said in my other video, don't just come here and choose whatever you want to do. Just come, start here, get a job, get a warehouse job, get whatever is there. There's a lot of, fast food restaurant that you can get a job. So jobs are there. You don't have to choose. Just walk your way up, bottom up. Like you can't start from climbing a tree from the top. So you have to start from the bottom. So yeah, we have jobs, we have job opportunities, and like I said, we are being paid by hours, by the number of hours. Like you work. If you work 10 hours a day, you'll be paid per hour. So it's not like Kenya, like you're paid per day. So here is, if it's like $10, maybe a minimum of $10 an hour. So in a day, if you work for like 10 hours, you get like that is $100 in a day. So, but I know some people have started to convert. That is 10,000 Kenya shillings. Yes, it's a lot in Kenya. If you get 10,000 every day in Kenya, that's you are rich. But over here, you gotta pay a lot of bills. You gotta pay for your car, for your gas, for your everything. So it's not a lot of money. So yeah, so stop converting into Kenya shillings. Yeah. So my brother, my brother who asked that, yes, we have jobs opportunities here. Come, get one, go to school. If you want to be professionally employed, go to school and find your niche. Yeah. So I'm so glad. This was just a test, a live a live test. I was just testing. I didn't, like I said, I didn't know we can do a live test before hitting like 1,000 subscribers. But yes, we did it. So this was just a test, but I'm so glad that you guys came over and asking all those questions. I'm so glad to be helping you, and I hope, yeah, we help so many other people. So I think our next live will be good, because now I see we can do it. Yeah, so I think I've answered all the questions that I received. Yeah, I'm just trying to see if there's a question I didn't answer, but I can see I've answered most of them. Yeah, so thank you so much, guys. I'm gonna just pin the website. Let me just type it here so that yeah, so for those who are asking about the photos are very important when you're applying. So just read the photo requirements there, and then you will be helped. Yeah, so, and there's a lot of requirements there that, before applying, you can read all the information there. So thank you so much, guys, for watching. I appreciate so much. I appreciate your time. If you're new here, please don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to share with your friends. And thank you so much, guys. We are hitting 1,000 subscribers today. That's what our goal is. So today is the day we are hitting 1,000 subscribers, and I know we can do it. So thank you so much, guys. Until next time, have a good night. In Kenya, have a good day. In the US, so thank you so much, wherever you are, wherever you're watching from. Until next time, bye bye. See you guys.